Hey guys, Kiwi here. In this video, I'll be breaking down and analyzing the newest promo images for episode 308 of Better Call Saul, along with predicting what we should expect to see from the characters Gus and Mike. With all that being said, warning of spoilers and let's jump right into it. Alright, so the AMC website released a few new photos for the newest episode, one of Gus and one of Mike. Let's first look at Mike. We can see him out in the desert with a metal detector and a shovel. Now, why would he need those two items and what is he looking for? One assumption is that he's out there looking for something for maybe Nacho or even Gus himself, and we'll get more into that later, but I think Mike is actually out there on his own accord. I say this because we can actually grab more information and context as to why he's out there if we look at the newest promo teaser for episode 308. First off, we can see Mike opening his trunk, which probably has the metal detector and shovel in it, but more importantly, when we watch him get out of his car, he seems to be in the same place where he robbed Hector's truck in Season 2. For those of you who may not remember, Mike pulled a heist on his own to steal a crap ton of money from Hector, and although I'm sure Mike doesn't mind the money, his real motives were to get the police involved with Hector by finding out the truck on the side of the road. That did not happen, however, because Mike left the truck driver alive. A random Good Samaritan found the truck driver and took the time to free him. The driver called Hector, and Hector came to the scene with Nacho and cleaned up the truck before the cops got there. And in order to completely cover their tracks, Hector shot and killed the innocent civilian who was just trying to help out the truck driver. Mike's run-ins with Anita the past episode have brought out his guilt in the entire situation, as Mike is very sensitive to people being injured or killed that aren't in the game. Anita's husband went missing during a hike up in the mountains, and no one knows what happened to him. He could have tripped or fell, but he most likely ran into a drug deal or something, and he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. Because Mike didn't kill the truck driver, an innocent civilian was killed, and after seeing how crushed Anita was from not knowing what happened to her husband, Mike doesn't want to be the reason another family is being put through the same thing. So what I'm getting at here is I believe the reason why Mike is back at the place where he robbed the truck is because he wants to find the body of the innocent civilian that Hector shot. In the 308 promo teaser, we can see him taking out a decent amount of his money, so is he using that to buy the metal detector and the shovel? Also, in the trailer, Mike says, "You better send someone out there to find him," over a payphone, and so is he talking to Nacho about the innocent civilian I keep mentioning? It's possible that Mike first called Nacho to try to get him to recover the body, considering that Hector's people would know exactly where the person was buried, but it seems like Nacho has enough to deal with involving Hector and Crazy 8, so it seems like Mike is out there doing it on his own. As we all know, Mike is very persistent and will spend hours upon hours staking out a place or doing boring grunt work just to accomplish his goal. I could definitely see Mike spending an entire day out in the desert, if not multiple, just trying to find out where this person is. Maybe Nacho can tell him the whereabouts of the body, but he can't show him exactly where. I could be completely wrong here, but this is just my assumption considering the information we've been given so far. For all we know, Mike could be out there doing something for Gus, but we'll just have to wait and see. Speaking of Gus, he's shown in the new promo image shaking hands with someone, so who exactly is this? Well, I think that it's Mike, as it would only make sense considering that we all know Mike ends up working for Gus. I believe that Mike will somehow contact Gus and set up a meeting with him, resulting in them coming to some sort of agreement as far as to what work Mike will be involved with. Now, the hand Gus is shaking could be Hector, but I really do feel like it's Mike considering the story between the two so far. Now finally, will Mike introduce Nacho to Gus at all? If Nacho is planning on killing Hector or even cutting ties with the Salamancas altogether, it'd be a good idea for Nacho to meet other connections, and I believe that Mike respects Nacho enough to introduce him to someone like Gus if the situation calls for it. With that all being said, will Mike tell Gus about Nacho's plans as far as Hector goes? If Nacho's plans do in fact result in Hector being in a wheelchair, I wonder if Gus will question Mike about it or think he was involved somehow. Considering Hector didn't die, I don't think Gus will be too mad, but we'll just have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think about all of this down in the comments section below, along with your own theories or predictions on what exactly Gus and Mike will be doing in the near future. I'd appreciate a like on the video if you've enjoyed anything I've said today, but that's pretty much it for the video today, guys. Feel free to subscribe to the channel for future Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad content, but regardless, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.
On the next episode of AMC's Better Call Saul.
This is the land of the free and the home of the lawsuit.
I did everything in my power to defend my client.
We do have an issue we need to discuss.
There's no wiggle room here.
Do me a favor, shut up.
What have I done?
You better send someone out there to find him.
You believe me, right?